counting down to first pitch in Philadelphia. It's the Nationals and Phillies, and it comes your way next. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the East-leading Washington Nationals and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. Coco Crisp will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7:05.
High in the air and deep down the left field line. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw will take care of Coco at first as he's retired for the first out of the game. So the leadoff man set down by Hamels here in the first. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. And standing in now is a guy who was such a key member of the Phils' run to the World Series in 2008 and 2009, their former All-Star Jason Worth. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Ryan Zimmerman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this this is fouled straight back. Another payoff pitch. And a changeup from Hamels. This one's grounded toward Utley at second. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So a spotless top of the first for Cole Hamels. So now the Phillies offense will see. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, this is all about understanding the importance of being that leadoff hitter. That's 8 pitches in this at-bat he's seen already.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Austin Jackson will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. First pitch coming. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting third, second baseman
Chase Utley will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Now his swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Phillies down in order. After one, no score. Albert Pujols will dig in now. One home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fouled straight back. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Wilson Ramos will dig in here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's one hit towards the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Kevin Franzen.
Kevin Franzen will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And that ball is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Scott Hairston will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop Rollins. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Steven Strasburg is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
And Bird will camp under this one, and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Washington. Ryan Howard will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
First baseman, Ryan
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. A swing, and now this ball's got some carry to it, high and deep out to center. And the home half of the second begins with a home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Marlon Byrd will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Marlon Byrd.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. Marlon Byrd, a solo home run. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Dominic Brown will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Taylor Jordan will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Come on, Phil.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this ball is gone. A solo home run for Dominic Brown, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
You get the feeling that it doesn't matter who's out there now. This is back-to-back-to-back home runs now, 3 in a row, and they're just teeing off on whoever it is out there standing on the mound.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now the first pitch. And here's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's another 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Cody Ashe will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Cole Hamels will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Jason Worth will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Bryce Harper will come on now to replace him as he's in to pinch run following the injury. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this Stolins from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
Hard hit towards center. Jackson is there now, and he has it. Two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Albert Pujols will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals leave one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bryce Harper will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 34.
Austin Jackson will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Oh, and Jackson connects here and sends this one high and deep out to left field. Worth is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Chase Utley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Harper is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
And these guys already have 3 home runs in the game, and he's making a bid for number 4 here. And he didn't miss that one by all that much.
Ryan Howard will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. I've got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
1-2 now to the former MVP.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
3-2 now.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
3-2 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this one is a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Marlon Byrd will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get one on the home run by the big fella, Ryan Howard. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but it's off his glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Kevin Franzen will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. For Ramos, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Another fastball. Another called strike. 0-2 now.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. What are you going to do?
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop,
Ian Desmond will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
Well, I don't know how you start anything much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Number 8.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Bryce Harper is at the plate as he looks at ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Jason Worth will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied. Ross Detweiler is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Dominic Brown will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Dominic Brown.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. This is in the air now for the left fielder Worth. 1 down.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Carlos Ruiz will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Cody Ashe will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. For Ashe, Make it 21 doubles now on the year. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Close to the bag, it's second there. Now the pitch. A curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Ryan Zimmerman will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball here as he skies this one out toward Jackson, the center fielder. And he's got it for out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here's a hard hit ball up the middle, and Hamels can only watch it as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Wilson Ramos will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Kevin Franzen.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Franzen.
Go back to DC!
Fastball in there for a called strike. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Grounded softly to the left side. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Washington to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Jimmy Rollins will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And this will be fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball sent out toward Worth in left field. One gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Oh, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Let him go. Good now, Phil.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on, Utley, let's go now.
And he turns on the curveball there as he drives it out toward right center field. Hairston is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far.
Come on, Philly.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Marlon Byrd will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Let's go, Philly.
Runner at first, Howard, the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Let's do it, Philly.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. And out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Craig Stammen is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Dominic Brown will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Hairston retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 7. Scott Hairston will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Ian Desmond is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. For Hairston, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Howard is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Jose Lobaton will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And 2-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over. He doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And he'll, in fact, just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Yeah, that is really athletic there coming off the mound. Normally you'd figure a lefty would fall towards the third base side, but he gets a good break on this ball, and he's able to hustle over there to both make the scoop and the tag for the out.
Jason Worth will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Circle change there, called strike one. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Phillies lead it 7-5. Jerry Blevins will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Jerry Blevins.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Carlos Ruiz.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Hard hit to third. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Cody Ashe will dig in. He doubled his last time. And a little tapper here in front of the mound, as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
RAFAEL FURCAL is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 15.
Now a pitch sent on the ground to Desmond at short. Throw goes over to third, and they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 7-5. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brad Lincoln is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
And if they can get him here with a little luck, they may not have to face him again.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And on 0-2, they can't put him away as he delivers a shot into left center. That should be good enough for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Wilson Ramos will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Brown able to get this in, and that forces the runner to stop at third base.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And there's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Brown is there. Let's see if they test it. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Scott Hairston will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bird is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. They're down 2, 7-5. Austin Jackson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 26,
Chase Utley will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. In the air to right center. Harper is under this one, and that's out number 2. Ryan Howard will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still up 7-5. Ian Desmond will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 64, Al Albuquerque.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. And Ruiz able to make an accurate throw there as the bunt single try is turned away.
And the way the balls have been rocketing all around the ballpark, you'd almost forget that someone might try to do this. It was a pretty good idea at the time, but it's not going to pay off for him in the end.
Adam LaRoche will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Adam LaRoche. Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Antonio Bastardo.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
Throw to first in time to get LaRoche, and that's the second out. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 7-5. Drew Storen is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Drew Storen.
Marlon Byrd stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And Brown is in there at third base with a triple.
Now showing another gear that time. Really got the wheels turning there. As a result, he's into third base with his 6th triple of the year.
Carlos Ruiz will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and this is lined into right center field. That's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Tyler Clippard is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Tyler Clippard.
Cody Ashe will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Lined hard to center field. Harper is there, 2 gone.
The batter, pitcher, Antonio Bastardo.
Number 19 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Comes with the cutter, but this is hit high in the air out to left field. Worth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nationals 5. Mike Adams is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 37, Mike Adams.
Jason Worth will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
The fielder, Jason Worth.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And he gets under this one just a bit as it'll be a chance for Jackson in center. And he's got it for the first out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. Albert Pujols will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Utley for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Ryan Howard. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Phillies win this one.